Right now at 5, with the first day of school quickly approaching, some area schools are still looking to fill hundreds of positions. We take a closer look at their efforts. Plus, one area in Madison seeing an increase in traffic incidents, how local leaders are working to improve safety. And Rudy Giuliani testifies before a grand jury in Georgia today as part of a larger investigation looking into election interference. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Well, thanks for joining us. Right now, parents are thinking about school supply checklists, things like just getting things organized, trying to get their kids ready to go off to class. But should you be worried about an actual teacher being available to teach? It sounds ridiculous, but districts everywhere still need dozens or hundreds of hires, and that includes Madison. And today, MMSD hoped to show they're working on it. Catherine Merck joins us after catching up with some new hires and district leaders about what openings are left here ahead of the start of the school year. Catherine?
Eric, it's a tough time to be a teacher. A global pandemic, violence in classrooms, and low wages are just some of the reasons. In Madison, they're making progress, reducing more than 500 openings earlier this summer by several hundred today. It's not just the kids. Today, it's the teachers feeling the first day nerves in Madison.
I've seen the impact of teachers. Why wouldn't I want to be a teacher when
Diana Murray is one of more than 300 new hires who look to settle those nerves and settle in at MMSD's new teacher orientation. For her, teaching in Madison was an easy choice.
I grew up in Madison. I grew up the oldest of 6 at school. That was a lot of my time for like expression and freedom, and I felt like teachers really helped me get through.
But the decision to teach here or anywhere hasn't been easy for many others.
What I'm most nervous about is this teacher shortage that I keep hearing. Thinking about the way things were in the building last year, it was a struggle.
Of the vacancies this year, we had the highest vacancy since 2017.
MMSD Superintendent Dr. Carlton Jenkins says as of Wednesday, the district still needs to hire nearly 150 more teachers, 70 on the elementary level. That's a lot of openings just 15 days out from the start of school. But Jenkins says they've come a long way with hiring new employees.
We are going to have highly qualified teachers in front of your child on the first day of school.
Diana is one of those people, ready for the challenges of the next year.
People need good support systems, and I'm going to try my best to kind of be that support system for students. I'm going to try my best to be the best teacher.
As for getting others excited, that's still something the district needs to find before the kids enter the classroom. MMSD's first day of school is September 1st for 4K, kindergarten 6th and 9th graders, and September 2nd for the rest. The district urged me that it's really trying to fill those kindergarten teacher openings as soon as possible to make sure that the youngest students start their academic careers on the right foot.
It is coming up fast. Catherine, thank you. Some chances for rain later in the week. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti joining us. He has more out on the weather patio. Gary?
Eric, right now it's pretty sunny out here. It's very nice. Temperatures are comfortable right around the 80-degree mark. And as we start out by taking a look at visible cloud track, there are some thunderstorms that have been building up in far northeastern Minnesota, moving into northwestern Wisconsin. But the air across southern Wisconsin is still pretty dry. We have high pressure almost directly over us. So you can see all the thunderstorm activity gets about as far south as the Twin Cities, and that's about it. Doesn't move in our direction. As we look at southern Wisconsin right now, high-resolution radar, we are precipitation-free. Current temperatures are, like I say, right around the 80-degree mark, give or take a degree or two. Even close to Lake Michigan, temperatures are in the upper 70s there, right around 80 in Boscobel and Prairie du Chien. Zooming into Dane County right now, we're seeing Madison at 79, Middleton 81, 78 in Cottage Grove, and 80 degrees in Stoughton. So, again, very comfortable weather. That should continue through the evening. Look for temperatures to drop off into the middle 60s by late evening. We'll stay dry overnight, but the rain chances start late tomorrow afternoon, but the better chances arrive for Friday and Saturday. I'll have more on the timing of that in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. Beloit police are searching for 2 suspects who they say stole from a Menards store. Officers say the 2 are part of a felony retail theft investigation. They were seen driving a white Ford F-150. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers area code 608-362-7463. Charges have been filed against a Poinette man who is accused of leaving a loaded gun within reach of a child who later shot another child. Court records show 20-year-old Andrew Long faces charges for leaving a loaded firearm near a child and drug possession. Long was arrested late last month after a 7-year-old was shot by another child. Bond set at $500, and Long will be back in court for a pretrial conference in October. Madison officials say their latest numbers show the city is getting safer, but there's still plenty of work to be done. In a briefing earlier today, officials said the number of homicides in the city is down to 3 compared to 5 at this time last year. The number of shots fired incidents also down, only 41 this year compared to 48 in 2021. While violent crimes are down, car thefts have increased from 210 to 273, but Madison police are working to provide theft prevention devices to decrease those thefts. Anthony Hamilton, who is running against Calvin Barrett for Dane County Sheriff, highlighted what he called the misguided gun buyback program in the Madison area event today. The detective, who is running as a Republican, said that when the guns were obtained, the sheriff's office failed to check the firearms for possible inclusion in ongoing investigations. He also said nearly all of the guns were handed over by older women and not the violent offenders deputies were hoping for.
They don't reduce gun homicides. They don't reduce gun violence at all. They don't even reduce gun suicides. This event was virtue signaling and political theater of the absolute worst kind because it was using your taxpayer money.
He also said there is an ongoing staffing crisis in the department, and what he called Sheriff Barrett's, quote, injection of politics into policing has made the crisis worse. Police officers in Madison today told us it's easy to know if you've touched a kid's life for the better. Those kids usually come up to an officer they recognize and say, I remember you. Police from Madison and beyond got the chance to start that process today, teaming up for the annual Latino Youth Academy. The week-long camp has been around since 2006, and today kids interacted with police dogs, learned about police horses, worked with the SWAT team on mock tactical situations, and also learned from firefighters and medics. The camp's goal is to develop a trust and a bond between police and children and help them realize we're all people first and foremost.
It's not all that bad, you know. They're actually nice human beings.
Our main goal is to break down those barriers with our Latino community, especially our immigrant community.
Still, police know they have plenty of work to do beyond just a 5-day camp. One officer told us language, cultural, and traditional barriers are all still hurdles that they are constantly trying to clear, but added today goes a long way toward helping. The news sounds positive. Fewer people are dying in traffic crashes on Madison streets this year, but we're still a long way from being where we want to be. In fact, crashes are up in certain places in 2022. Tahlil Mohideen joins us now live along East Wash with what else we learned from city safety leaders today. Tahlil?
Eric, like several other streets across the city, East Washington has seen its speed limits reduced in the last 2 years. Now, this particular stretch has gone from being 35 miles per hour to just 25 miles per hour since late July. Now, according to city leaders, they say the speed limits reductions are working. Now, data from the Vision Zero released this morning says the number of traffic-related deaths and injuries have dropped by 40% since 2021, and on East Washington alone, they've gone down 33%. However, crashes on East Washington are actually up 6% overall. Still, the city thinks slower speeds mean victims are more likely to survive.
We'd like to be able to work everywhere and try to reduce the frequency of crashes, but really we're looking at trying to reduce the severity of those crashes that are happening. So it's allowed us to have better access to data to really help guide our enforcement efforts.
It's been about 2 years since Madison city leaders set out on a mission to eliminate traffic-related deaths and serious injuries by 2030. In that time, their Vision Zero initiative has included speed limit reductions across the city with special attention to roads considered a part of the high injury network. Now, city leaders do plan to expand the reach of the Vision Zero initiative by asking for additional federal funding to improve on infrastructure in the city of Madison. Reporting live, Tahlil Mohideen, News 3 Now.
Tahlil, thank you. The former attorney for former President Trump, Rudy Giuliani, appearing before a grand jury down in Georgia today. The court is investigating his alleged attempts to overturn the 2020 election. Giuliani, among a group of allies the former president identified as targets of the Fulton County prosecutor's investigation. The former New York City mayor became one of Trump's closest advisors in the aftermath of the election and publicly made baseless claims of election fraud in key battleground states, including Georgia. The investigation was spurred by a phone call where Mr. Trump asked Georgia's Secretary of State to find more votes in his favor. 7 other Trump associates have been called to testify, including South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, who will appear in court next week. Law experts say the former president could also be questioned as part of the inquiry. The family of a Florida teen held a press conference at an amusement park today to remember the young man. Today would have been Tyree Sampson's 15th birthday. Sampson tragically fell to his death from a free fall ride at an Orlando amusement park back in March. Officials say multiple factors led to his death, including improper seat adjustments made after inspections and possibly untrained employees running the ride. Sampson's family is working with Florida lawmakers to create a safety bill that will prevent incidents like this from happening again.
He's saying the pain that he's enduring, he doesn't want that to happen to another family. The fact that millions of people come to Orlando, if we don't get this right now, what happens to tourism in Orlando, God forbid, if another child falls to their death unjustly?
Sampson's family also sang happy birthday and held a balloon release in his honor following that press conference. Planned Parenthood, the nation's leading reproductive health care provider, plans to spend a record $50 million ahead of November's midterm elections, pouring money into contests where access to abortion will be on the ballot. The effort comes months after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. The landmark 1973 case created a constitutional right to abortion. Planned Parenthood wants to remind voters in several states, including Wisconsin, what's at stake in a bid to increase Democratic and independent voter turnout. A recent poll by the Associated Press found a majority of Americans still disagree with the Supreme Court's decision. The Badger Prairie Needs Network hosted a ribbon-cutting ceremony today for its new Caschetta Center, the new 4,800 square foot space located on East Verona Avenue in the city of Verona, and will provide opportunities for job training and community gatherings.
I see person after person who cares so deeply about their neighbors, and the knowledge that if we're all there for one another, we're all going to have someone there for us. And that defines our community.
Badger Prairie Needs Network was founded back in 1986. It is a 100% volunteer-run nonprofit dedicated to fighting poverty and ending hunger in Dane County. Coming up, we might see some rain this weekend. Gary joins us with the latest. Plus, traffic deaths are up for a 3rd straight year. A plea from safety officials as we inch closer to the busy Labor Day travel weekend. That's next at 5. And later, after this month's primary election, we're getting a closer look at how voters feel about the candidates in Wisconsin. Find out who's in the lead in the latest polls tonight at 6. And on Wall Street, the Dow ends a win streak with a 172-point fall. The Nasdaq tumbles 164. The S&P 500 down 31. And we'll be right back.
What you see is important. How you see is important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Right now, get 40% off lenses with the purchase of any frames. Shopko Optical.
My husband said to give our house more curb appeal. So I started painting. Then I went on Google and looked up the meaning of curb appeal. It said to make it more nicer. So I called Replacement Window Center, and they put in new replacement windows.
Get free installation and 0% financing for 18 months. Free installation and 0% financing. Hurry, call now.
Replacement Window Center. Our name says it all.
If Tim Michels is governor, here's what reproductive health care would look like in Wisconsin. Providing abortions? A felony. Exceptions in cases of rape or incest? None. Here's what Michels says to Wisconsin women who get pregnant after being raped. To ask her to go through the birth is not unreasonable. Tim Michels is a radical and divisive politician coming for your rights. Wisconsin women deserve better. Vote no on Tim Michels.
After 35 years in business on Madison's west side, Capital Car Cleaners is celebrating by offering all our customers $10 off an interior or exterior detail or $20 off a full-service detail. We detail all cars, pickups, SUVs, motorcycles, and full-size vans. Call today to set up an appointment at our Watts Road location and get $10 off an interior or exterior detail or $20 off a full-service detail. Check out our website at capitalcarcleaners.com.
Capital Car Cleaners, auto detailing at its best. Clean, safe, fun. I wanted it all when we needed daytime care for Mom. Oh, Grace's new adult day center is so nice. Now she goes twice a week while I'm at work and loves it.
A Grace, caring every step of the way. Surginian's 92-year history means you pay $92 for installation no matter how many rooms you carpet. Get carpet and pad in your old carpet removed and recycled. Our competitors can't match it. Ask about 18-month financing. Local, sustainable Surginians.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see.
It's back to school time. Prep your student for success with a comprehensive eye exam.
Building bridges. The Madison PD officers visit the Latino Youth Academy. We ask what the police officers hope this experience will provide for students. Then closer than before, Marquette University releases the newest data on the races. We examine how it might impact campaign strategies. That's tonight at 6.
On a mission to rescue and rehabilitate birds of prey.
You're just the underdogs, you know, and you're just rooting for them.
Mark Kane shows you how these breathtaking birds are getting a second life in hopes of one day soaring to freedom again. Thursday at 6. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Drunk driving continues to be a major problem all across the country. Tragic incidents have gotten worse over the pandemic and continue to head in the wrong direction. Deborah Alfarone shares the latest statistics.
A teenage girl died in Texas this month when a pickup truck plowed into her home. Police say the driver was drunk. Justice for Bailey! In Michigan, a driver was charged with killing college student Bailey Broderick while under the influence.
She was sunshine and amazing. She was just amazing.
Traffic deaths are on the rise for the third straight year. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration estimates more than 9,500 people died in crashes in the first quarter of this year alone. That's about 7% more than the same period last year, and the highest number in 2 decades. About a third of all crashes are consistently due to driving while impaired.
Almost everyone knows of someone killed in an impaired driving crash.
Administrator Stephen Cliff says the trend worsened in the first year of the pandemic when more than 11,000 Americans died because of impaired driving, equivalent to the population of the entire city of Cocoa Beach, Florida.
When everyday life came to a halt in March 2020, risky behaviors skyrocketed and traffic fatalities spiked. We had hoped these trends were limited to 2020, but sadly, they aren't.
Starting now through Labor Day, safety officials are launching their annual Drive Sober campaign and increasing law enforcement to try and cut down on impaired driving. Megan Carter lost her twin brother in a drunk driving crash when they were 19.
Jonathan's life was stolen that evening. My parents were robbed of their son.
Now with Mothers Against Drunk Driving, she's working to create a future with no more victims. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Arlington, Virginia.
And traffic safety officials say reaching 0 deaths on our roads is a top priority of the Biden administration. Nearly 40 million people rely on water from the Colorado River Basin across 7 states. Now the federal government demanding these states find a way to cut back on their water usage to deal with severe water shortages. Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico will be required to cut back on their water in January, with Arizona having to cut back on 21% of its annual usage. Former CEO Pat Mulroy of the Southern Nevada Water Authority says a lack of action has pushed the water shortage to a near breaking point.
If you think that you're going to avoid this, do a rain dance, go pray, do whatever, that we have a great winter, you're insane.
And we'll get another detailed look at the worsening drought situation tomorrow morning when the U.S. Drought Monitor gets an update providing the latest new data. A look now at our certified most accurate weather. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti in your forecast. Gary?
Well, Eric, the weather for the next 24 hours looks to be very nice. We take a look at the forecast for around Dane County. Look for low temperatures tonight in the upper 50s, 59 at Mount Horeb. Skies will be clear to partly cloudy. Really shouldn't be much of a problem. 57 for the low temperature in Rockdale and Lake Mills. And for tomorrow, look for a day very similar to today. Partly sunny skies, high temperatures, upper 70s to the lower 80s, 80 in Lake Mills to the west, 79 Mount Horeb, 79 in the town of Prairie. But as we take a look at future trends, track by tomorrow afternoon. There'll be the possibility for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. This might be a little bit overdone from future track, mainly north and west of Madison. Looking for high temperatures generally in the lower 80s. Areas to the north might be a little bit cooler if they get a shower or thunderstorm early. We'll see a little bit of a break tomorrow evening, and then another round of showers and thunderstorms, but just a few of them making it through as we head through tomorrow night and into Friday. Now, as we head into Friday, notice those winds out of the south. Temperatures start out in the mid-60s. We get up into the upper 70s by noontime, and then as we start to get a little more moisture in here, eventually we'll start to see some scattered showers and thunderstorms develop Friday afternoon. And this is when the better chances for rain arrive, from Friday afternoon through Saturday and into Sunday. There's also an outside chance of a strong to severe thunderstorm to our west across parts of Iowa and Minnesota. We'll have to see whether or not this area gets shifted eastward into southern Wisconsin for Friday. Gusty winds would probably be the main threat. But if we take a look at the rainfall from the storms from Friday afternoon through Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, we're probably looking at a pretty decent widespread rainfall through much of the upper Midwest, with the heaviest rains right about over south central Wisconsin. Around an inch of rain, most areas between about a ½ inch and an inch. Areas that get a heavier thunderstorm could be closer to an 1.5 inches of rain. But three things you need to know in the forecast: still be warm for tomorrow, high temperatures in the lower 80s and mainly dry. Again, the best chances for thunderstorms will be north and west of Madison. A slight chance of a thunderstorm for Thursday night into Friday during the morning, but the better chances arrive Friday afternoon through the day on Sunday. And then we'll have another period of dry weather next week for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. High temperatures topping out right around the 80-degree mark. You can see temperatures, for the most part, within a couple degrees of normal all the way through next week. On weather track right now, upper-level winds are from the northwest, but there's enough of a bulge in the jet stream to get slightly warmer air in our direction, so we'll see high temperatures around 80 degrees for the next couple of days. But again, some of these showers and thunderstorms with time will start working their way closer to southern Wisconsin, and our rain chances will go up at the end of the week. So for tonight, look for a low temperature of 58 degrees with partly cloudy skies, a comfortable night. High temperature tomorrow, right around 81 degrees, partly sunny skies. Again, a chance for a shower or thunderstorm, mainly north and west of Madison. As we look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, high temperatures mid-70s for the weekend after the thunderstorm chances arrive Friday afternoon. And then near 80 next week, dry weather Monday through Wednesday, and then another chance of thunderstorms from Thursday afternoon into Friday with a slight cool down as we head toward the following weekend. As we check out first warn traffic right now, here's the belt line at Stoughton Road, and notice the eastbound belt line. Pretty much stop and go traffic there. That delay starts from just east of Stoughton Road and goes back to around John Nolan Drive. A lot of this, especially the areas in red, are the flex lane traffic being forced to merge with everybody else. So right now, 27-minute commute on the eastbound belt line from University Avenue to the interstate, 15 minutes back in the westbound direction. No problems on I-3990 from the belt line southward to Janesville, US 12 Middleton to Sauk City. Downtown to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue, US 151 will take you 20 minutes. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. While some experts believe too much tech can lead to digital dementia, scientists in Britain found phones may actually improve our memories. With the constant messaging, talking, and scanning of social media, scientists in the UK wanted to know how that all affects our brains. Using a computer program, 158 volunteers were given a memory task to do 16 times. For half of them, they had to rely on their own memory. For the rest, they could set reminders on a digital device.
When people have access to a digital memory, they offload the most important information into that digital memory. But this, in turn, frees up space that we can use to remember additional information.
Researchers say the next step is to see if their findings can specifically benefit the elderly. That study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology. Up next, we have some big sturgeon in Wisconsin waters, but none quite like the one caught out in Idaho. This fishtail just ahead.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Gruber Law Offices has been fighting and winning for people injured by big trucks for more than 30 years. We can help you from the safety and comfort of your own home. Our virtual sign-up process is quick and easy. One call, that's all.
At Bachman Pools and Spas. We have 25 hot tubs on display.
Several models available for immediate delivery.
For a limited time, all new hot spring spas come with a revolutionary freshwater salt system for free.
That's a $1,200 value.
You owe it to yourself to experience soft, natural, healthy water.
Hurry in to take advantage of special 0% interest for 60 months. Plus, get a free freshwater salt system.
Relax. It's Bachman's.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for 90 days on all Silverado pickups. Plus, get 2.89% financing when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Hypnotize your way to savings.
Breathing techniques to help you save.
Looking to make saving a habit?
Yeah, what's the secret?
No secret. Just open a savings account at BMO and we'll give you a cash reward for every month you save.
A cash reward?
Just for saving?
Mm-hmm. And when you open a checking account, we'll give you a $300 bonus to get your new savings habit started.
Love that.
What's your book?
How to get a $300 bonus and a monthly cash reward for saving with BMO.
He literally wrote the book on saving.
That's me on the cover.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Is your home just as hot inside as it is outside? The problem might be your walls have no insulation or ineffective builder's grade insulation letting all that heat in. But when USA Insulation wraps your home in our premium injection foam, we turn your home into a cooler, keeping the heat outside and your cool, comfortable air inside, right where it belongs, and helping you save on rising electric bills. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
I'm Tim Michaels. I'm not a politician. I'm a businessman who helped build a great Wisconsin company and created thousands of jobs. Tony Evers, Joe Biden, they're two peas in a pod. Both career politicians in way over their head, failing the country and the state of Wisconsin. That's why I'm running. We need to have strong, proven executive leadership in Madison that can get things done and make this state as great as it can be.
If you've been injured in a truck crash, call Gruber Law Offices. Trucking law can be extremely complicated. There are specific rules and regulations that apply, and we know what it takes to win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Wisconsin, of course, has been known as a hot spot for sturgeon fishing and spearing, especially on Lake Winnebago. But here's a fishtail out of Idaho, and that's where Greg Polson of Utah went on a trip to hunt down a monster sturgeon, and he found a few of them in the Snake River. The biggest, 10 feet 4 inches long, 48 inches around, an estimated 600 pounds, and that easily breaks the Idaho state record.
Usually I catch the littlest fish out of everybody, so I got really lucky this time.
Yeah, he got really lucky. The fish was released per Idaho state laws, but he also caught 2 9-footers, along with an 8-footer and a 7-footer. By the way, the biggest sturgeon ever speared in Wisconsin, 7 feet long and about 212 pounds with a rod and reel, about 6.5 feet long. Was speared 170 pounds. Well, stay with us for a final check of your first warn forecast in just a moment.
Don't miss A1 Furniture's warehouse clearance sale with savings up to 40% off, plus instant cashback and free financing. 2-piece living room sets from $7.99, sectionals $9.99, queen mattress just $2.99. Only at A1 Furniture and Mattress.
Add privacy to your outdoor space with beautiful fencing options from Menards. Get a free estimate instantly using our Design and Buy fencing program. From privacy panels, picket fences, and more, you can design a sturdy, reliable fence that's sized exactly for you. Create, view, or modify designs you made using Google Maps on Menards.com or visit us in-store to get started. Save on your entire project with 11% off all fence panels now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's Throwback Thursdays from Hy-Vee. This Thursday,
fresh whole chicken, only 88 cents a pound. A half gallon of Hy-Vee orange juice or apple juice, only 99 cents. Honey Crisp apples, only $1.48 a pound. And buy one, get one free on Mia Italian flatbreads. Thursday only. And save even more with Hy-Vee Fuel Saver. Right now, save up to $7.32 per gallon with your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus Perks card. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
Made in America is more than just a slogan. It's smart policy. When we manufacture things here, our shelves are stocked, and it creates jobs you can raise a family on. Like my parents had. My mom was a teacher, and my dad worked third shift. I'm tired of the excuses from millionaires running the Senate. I'll bring manufacturing back here, so folks like you who actually earn your paychecks finally get a fair shot. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Look, it's a Dupaco. We're not a bird or a plane. We are a mighty credit union, born of thrift and laser focused on the interests of our members. Harnessing the combined power of more than 144,000 members and businesses, we work to put money back where it belongs, into your community and into your pocket, working tirelessly to help you pursue your dreams. Isn't that super? Join the movement at dupaco.com/super. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Trust your feet to Morgan's Shoes.
Loa Footwear, a name synonymous with premium outdoor footwear for 80-plus years. Our patented mono-wrap construction wraps the foot in a lightweight yet firmly supportive frame. We use a softer polyurethane in our midsoles that provides better shock absorption and ultimate comfort underfoot. Plus, our patented Gore-Tex liner is more durable and creates a smoother fit, thus less potential for blisters or discomfort.
Comfort with style. Trust your feet to Morgan Shoes.
Morgan Shoes, Hilldale.
Back to school means big savings at A1 Furniture. Mattresses for $149, sofas $399, flip-flops $299, dressers $149. Up to 40% off store-wide plus instant cash back. The Back to School Savings Event, only at A1 Furniture.
It's a very nice afternoon out there. Skies are partly sunny. Temperatures 79 Madison, 82 in Lone Rock here in Dane County. You see those temperatures within a couple degrees of 80, 79 right now in Cottage Grove and 80 in Cross Plains.
Well, we'll be back in 30 minutes with another update on News 3 Now at 6. Stay tuned now for the CBS Evening News.